Hi everybody, this is Eyebrow. A lot of people have been asking me to show them how do I do my eyebrows. So this is it. I'm gonna show you how do I do my eyebrows in the most simplest way that you can. If you can't do your eyebrows after this, then you have got to have a one-on-one. Alrighty, as you can see, because of the lockdown, my eyebrows are a bit bushy. Please don't mind the breakout right there. It's just washing off. If you can see closely, focused, they're a bit bushy, right? They're just a bit not shaped correctly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shape my eyebrows first, and then I'm gonna show you how I shape my eyebrows first, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, firstly, before you do anything, you've got to have this brush right here. See, and then you just brush your eyebrows upwards in an upward type of movement. I feel like there's just too much light in here, so it's not giving me the thing that I'm looking for. I think it's better. All right. Usually what people would use is Vaseline, right? Or any other cream that you have for the face to apply here so that your eyebrows, before you actually shape them. But what I'm going to use is my lip balm from Avon. Focus. Yeah. It is very much, it works for me, guys. It works wonders for me. I love it on my lips. I love it where I'm working on right now. As you can see. Right. So I'm gonna use a razor like this. It is for shaping the eyebrows. It is shaped like this. You can use anything for that matter, anything that works for you, you can just use that. And then obviously after applying the cream or the Vaseline or whatever, you can use whatever. Then I just brush them up like this again so that I can see where the outline is, right? All right, and then I shape them. I just hold in my skin like this so that it can be straight. Remember not to cut all of your eyebrows. The idea is to enhance and follow the natural eyebrows the way that they grow. So you can't literally like cut all of them. So I'm just gonna show you the one side, and then I'm gonna show you what I do on the other side as well. Generally what I do on the left hand side is exactly what I do on the right hand side. As you can see, I keep combing them up because they keep coming down. The longer grains of hair, they keep coming down to a spot where I don't really need to cut them, so I just keep on combing them up so that I don't cut the hair that I still need. You see, nicely done. So the other thing that I use is a wax. This you can get from any drugstore or from Clicks. I don't know how you're reading that upside down or whatever, but yeah, from Clicks. I got it from Clicks. So you just follow the instructions and then you wax. Alrighty, the wax looks like this. I've warmed it up and it is nice and warm now. So I can just push it up like this. It must be like honey, in a texture of honey. As you can see, I'm very careful not to go over what I need. This is just to clear all the lines that are still there. And then quickly what you do is you just place that's it. Just press it firmly like this and remove. That's it. You see, this is what I waxed off. My camera doesn't want to focus. I don't know why my camera doesn't want to focus, you guys. I don't know whether it's the lighting in this room, but yeah, here it is. this is what I have waxed off. So I'm gonna do the same on the other side, but first I need to cut just to shape them. As you can see, it is really nice and smooth. Alright, now I'm waxed up. It becomes really easier when you have shaped your natural eyebrows to enhance them. So now that I'm shaped up, as you can see, I am doing the same procedure that I said before. I really don't like to cut the top of my eyebrows because I like a really high arc type of eyebrow. It really makes my face look a little bit younger, and my eyes, they pop, and as you can see, my eyes are like have that. So I'm just bringing it a little bit in. So yeah, as before we start, I'm gonna be using a brow pomade. It is basically the same thing as a gel, as an eyebrow gel. I have a number of, I'm going to be using this one now, from W7, and then usually it depends on the type of look that I'm going for. This one is from Median Peeling. It is also a pomade, but it is called an eyebrow gel. The reason why you see it watery like this is because usually now that it is cold, you would struggle to get this out of the way. You really struggle to work with it. And then also I've got these Avon Mark ones, wonderful, wonderful products. These are different colors. You've got your light brown, and you've got your soft brown. Basically, it depends on the type of look that I want. If I've got too much on my eyes, eyeshadows or smoky eyes, you don't really want to put too much on your brows as well, because then you look like a clown, right? We're trying to enhance beauty and not to completely change it. So today I'm going to be using this pomade. And the brush that I'm going to be using is this brush. I bought it from Avon. Right, as you can see, it's got a tip right there, and it is angled in the front. It's really, really easier when you're using an angled brush because it really works wonders. And I'm not going to use this one because I feel like it's really too big for my eyebrows, but I'm going to use a smaller but still angled brush, right? So this is in the perfect form. As you can see, it is a pomade that I have been using. So you don't really take that much, so it does last you a long time. So I'm going to use this tip right here, the tip of the brush, to just take a little bit of it because I need to create a line with this, just to outline my eyebrows. So this is what I do. As you can see, I don't really start from the front line of my eyebrows. I really want to start before where my eyebrows start, because I need to create that natural type of look and not really draw them, It doesn't matter how inaccurate you become this part of the eyebrow making, because you will still fix it with a concealer, right? Right, so you can see I've outlined the underneath of my eyebrow, and then I just take some to outline the top now. Your natural eyebrows will be the one that guides you how to shape your eyebrows and how far you need to go. But if you don't have them, it's going to be a little bit of a difficult job for you to do. The nice thing about this pomade, or any other eyebrow gel for that matter, is that it does last the whole day. As you can see, I have done all that I wanted to do with this one now. Alright, as you can see, I made a mess this side, but totally doesn't matter because I am going to fix it with a concealer. Concealer is one thing that fixes like everything. Alright, so I'm going to use this smaller brush just to feel the inside of my eyebrows. And then also I'm just going to take a little bit, not too much. And then I'm just going to, in an upward movement, basically outside type of inside type of outside. I don't know what I'm even saying. But in an upward movement, you just shape your eyebrows like this. You fill them in, right? It's very easy, you guys. It's really easy. You may not be able to get the same shape every time. As you can see, I'm still using the products that I had on this brush. I don't want to go back there in and put more product in there simply because there is enough product. Hence, I've said that the pomade does last for a long time, you know. And then when I get here to the front of my eyebrows, you just literally want to comb them up and not in like very distant type of strokes. You don't want to feel too much in there, and you don't want it to feel like it's gonna be a square type of line in there, you know what I mean? So I'm just using the products that is already in there and to fill in. You see, you don't see the outlying lines anymore. That is how you do your eyebrows. Ne? No, we're not done. We're still going on. Not both the eyebrows are going to be as easy to do, right? One of the eyebrows are going to give you a problem, and that is something that most makeup artists don't tell you. But yeah, one of the eyebrows is going to give you a problem in terms of shape and how you get it done. But so once this is done, this part is done, you just simply comb up, focus on the front part. Just comb up, make sure that your eyebrows are facing the upward direction, and then on the outer part of the eyebrows, they are facing the outer part direction. You don't want to have eyebrows that are moving all over the place. So this is what I follow with. Right now, I'm making bold eyebrows, you know, so this is what I follow with. It's sort of like an ink that I bought online. I really love this, and it does wonders for me. And it really does make my eyebrows like very, very bold when I'm looking for bold eyebrows. So this is the brush that I am using because I'm just filling in, nothing more. Ne? And then I'm just gonna dip the brush in because I don't want to take out this product and then end up not using all of it that I have taken out, and end up wasting some part of it, you know what I mean? So this is just me literally filling in, and I am not doing much, and it really locks the look and the shape of my eyebrows. I don't really have to put much on, and I don't really have to put all the way up to the front. Right. Alright, as you can see, the front part of my eyebrows, they are not blended in. So what I would do to blend them in is I use an eyebrow palette, basically. It's an eyebrow palette. It is in the form of a like eyeshadow type of thing, you know. So I just dip it in the brown, and then with a smaller brush that they provide in there, most people would like to use like a bigger brush or anything of that matter. It doesn't really, matter that much. You can just use whatever brush that you would like, and then you just comb it up like this. Usually what I do is, because this is a very light shade of brown, I usually mix it with the black so that it does go. And you can see I'm messing everything up now because it's going all over the eyebrow, that it's powdery, but the concealer is going to do wonders in terms of fixing this up, you know what I mean? This is just the black, and then I'm just combing it up, and then I'm putting the brown on top so that it can really blend with my skin. It looks really ugly, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Most people would stop right here because then they say no, it's not working, but this is gonna come out perfectly. Then after that, this is the fun part. This is a concealer from Avon. It is water based, so it does dry up quickly. So what I usually do is I mix it with a foundation, right? This is an Essence foundation. You can find it at Melrose Pharmacy, in any pharmacy, and then you can find it at Clicks as well. Clicks sells this brand. You can use your normal concealer that you would like to use. It doesn't matter. I really like to mix my products, and then you can use your foundation together with your concealer. But concealer works wonders because it really does cover, and it really fights the shape, you know what I mean? The reason why I'm mixing these together is simply because this one, it really does, it takes literally seconds to to dry up, you know. So the other one really helps the other one out in terms of drying up. So I'm just gonna mix it and I'm gonna show you the end product. All right, the difference between these two, the foundation and the concealer, is that the concealer is cream and the foundation is liquid. The concealer is water based and the foundation is oil based. So I really like this, and as you can see, it's a bit messy, but yeah, that it really does work for me, and it works wonders in terms of shaping my eyebrows. The brush that I'm going to be using, I'm sorry, but I've been mixing with this one, but yeah, it is this type of brush that is, it's not angle shaped. Some people may like to use angle shaped brushes, but it does not work for me, so I use this one. So you just want to be careful to create this line, beautiful line. So it's easier for me to just glide over with this mixture of mine rather than to use a concealer, which could be really, really thick. You know what I mean? And you just bring it down, whatever that you have used there, you just bring it down to your eye area so that you can just blend it, basically. This is what I like to do. Once that is done, you just blend it into your skin by tapping like this with a sponge or a brush or anything of that nature, you know. I don't like to change color at the top. So that is the reason why I use this combination. It does wonders for me. Just need to be careful not to tap too close to the eyebrow itself and the shape of the eyebrow, which can literally like mess up the shape of the eyebrow. So what I'm gonna do is I take this brush right here. It's my very old brush, been very loyal to me, and then I brush just so that it can blend from the top of my eye, bring it down. Very simple like that. Already you can see that the shape of the eyebrow is really beautiful like that. So let me do the same thing on the other one. Alrighty, with the same brush, I'm gonna use this concealer right here. It's Wool Color concealer, and then it is a little bit darker. You know, you want to use something a bit darker at the top of your from the top of the top of your brow. This one is a little bit thick, so it really does keep my brush straight because I need it very, very straight for me to be able to maneuver. You know what I mean? Some people may place it however you feel comfortable placing it. There is no way that people may say you place your brush laying down, you place your brush upright or anything of that nature. What I do is I place it like this so that I can get the shape that I want in a form of a line. The reason why I do this is because that works for me, basically. There is no other reason. This is what works for me. I have tried to place it any differently, but that did not work for me at all. Because you really, at the top, you really want to be careful. Although you may be able to fix anything that you do, but you really want to be careful not to mess your brow up. And then what I do is with the same product, I just blend it in like this, you know, so that it does not become a straight line at the top as well as at the bottom. That's just how I do it. Okay, so after this is done, I take the same sponge and then just blend it in so that when I do put on my foundation, then it just catches quickly with the brow right here. Nice, right? All right, and the next thing that I do is that I use this. It is a setting powder from Avon. I don't know if it can focus right there, but it is a setting powder from Avon. And then I use this brush right here. It's an angled eyeshadow brush, just so that I can set the concealer on my eyebrows. Okay, this one had a little bit of color in it, so it's just coloring me now. My goodness. But it's nothing that is gonna cause a lot of damage. I'm still gonna put my eyeshadows on, so it should be completely covered up. Alrighty, you can see. And then one last thing, if you feel that your brows are not exactly the same, they are sisters and not twins, which they're supposed to be, then I do recommend one thing that you can use in order for your brows to be in perfect shape and absolutely no different from each other. I really love Avon stuff, you guys. It just has been an amazing product for me to use. So this is also from Avon, as you can see. It is a brow tattoo, right? What it does, it's got 3 little layers on it. You know, the brush is 3-parted. So what I usually do with it is just that I comb whatever hairs upward, and it really just locks it in there. And then if I see that my brow is not completely nicely shaped at the top, I just literally, because it slides through and it's very, very small, so it's very accurate in terms of what you can do with it, you know. And then it's able to create that sharp arc right here. And then on this one as well, I do the same. Gives you a nice ending right there. Alrighty. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use now this right here to lock my brows in. But before I do that, usually I use this brush with my foundation, and then I just in the middle right here, because you don't want your brows to be unnatural and looking too close to each other. So I just clean them in between right here. All the products that I have been using, just clean right in the middle of it, right? And then what I'm going to do next is to use this gel. This gel, what it does, it, because you have put so much product on your brows, maybe your hair, the hair itself is underneath those products. So this brings the hair up from the product. I don't know if you can immediately tell the difference, but I can from my side, and it's really amazing. And as you can see, the hair is really coming out. This is a gel, like you can find it from Clicks. The hair is coming out, ne? And then you can also do the same thing right here, so that the small hairs can be shown and they can literally like come out as well, because you need your natural type of look right there. You don't want to, although we enhance beauty, but we don't really want to look like we have drawn anything. That's why I find it very offensive for somebody who says, please show me how to draw your eyebrows. I don't draw my eyebrows, you guys. I literally enhance them. It's just, yeah, if you're gonna use English, then please use the proper words. This is not me being very mean at this point in time, but this is me just taking pride in what I do, in the art that I do. All right, there you go. These are my eyebrows. If you see any imperfections, please do let me know. But I will be sending this eyebrow tutorial to people that really wanted them privately. If you want me to send you privately, then you can ask for them, and probably I'll charge you, because it does cost me data to send a video privately. But otherwise, you can just log on to my YouTube channel, which I can easily send the link to, and then like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, share. Thank you so much. Bye for now.